Worcester County is feeling the inches of snow. As you can see from behind me, there's this huge culmination of snow. For example, I'm about 5'8", 5'9", and you can see it's towering over my head. Again, this is just the accumulation of the efforts from the National Guard and the town of Berlin, working really hard to make sure that the roadways are clear for people in the town of Berlin coming in and out. The town of Berlin shoveled hard Sunday from 6 to Monday at 2 a.m., but had to stop because of the blustery storm.
We just pulled everybody off for a couple hours to let the worst of the storm really pass by, and then we were right back at it at like 4 o'clock again in the morning. And then our crews have worked nonstop.
And in those few hours, Mayor Zach Tyndall made the decision to call for backup.
The conditions were just so bad they couldn't even make it to Berlin until mid-afternoon yesterday. So the teams have been here, they're helping out.
Chauncey Rhodes, general manager of Viking Tree Trading Center, says seeing the city and National Guard work ethic is impressive.
The Berlin snowplows were plowing the streets all through the night. So the next day, the streets are great. This morning, these sidewalks were not passable, and now they are all clear. They hauled the snow away, and I'm very impressed by that. It helps us all out a lot.
Tyndall says that Berlin was without power for 19 hours, but he's working hard to make sure folks on the outskirts get their power back.
We're trying to work now that our folks have been restored to be able to get power to those customers as well through a mutual aid agreement.
For folks with no power, a local hotel is supporting people uprooted due to power outages.
It's a hardship, so we decided to lower the rates so that the people have the opportunity to have a place to go, but they're not going to stay in the cold with their children, their animals.
With the rate of $59 a night, an Ocean View resident that has been out of power for 3 days is grateful.
They were like $160 a night, and I cannot afford that as a single mom for 3+ nights. So this is a great hotel, and it has lots to do for $60 a night.
And if you are still out of power, True by Hilton right here in Ocean City is offering that base rate of $59 up until your electricity is back on. In Ocean City, I'm Haley Ray, WMDT, because local matters.
And you can find a link to the hotel on our website.